button and click that notification bell to be updated to all new videos. Hello guys, I'm here with Siren Season 2, Episode 4, titled Oil and Water. So what's in this episode, we have a few things going on. Mostly it's the mermaids adapting to being on land. So we start off with Ben, Maddie, and Ren deciding to change the mermaid's living conditions. So what happens is Ben takes Levi, Maddie takes Ren and Cammy, and Helen takes Vivian. I'm trying to remember the other female mermaid name. I forgot her name, but she's the one with the red hair. And then the one named Sarge, that's the other male merman. He stays by to take the garden. So as each mer person has been divided, they figure it's easier that way because, you know, having them to stay in that little shed is not gonna work because, you know, how they normally are. So with Levi being with Ben, he ends up learning how to be a male on land, which is his little journey of learning how to be a man on land is just adorable. It's just too cute. It's like, oh, Levi, it's like you just want to protect him from everything in the world. Like, don't you dare hurt Levi. So meanwhile, Helen Hawkins reveals their family ancestry to Rick Marston. At first, he kind of doesn't believe her. Who's gonna believe you? Yeah, well, look, that 2% in our DNA, it's a mermaid. Yep. You probably gonna look at your old family member like, you know what? I got to go. This just gotta go. So what had to get him to believe, the mermaid, I can't remember her name, she touches his face. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's like some sort of calming effect when they touch your face, apparently. Because we see this later on with Maddie's mom. So she touches his face and it's like, I guess it's like it's an automatic connection, like, oh my god, they're real, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god, you know, it's kind of like that thing. Meanwhile, Katrina is a girl who doesn't have the idea to leave stuff. Like you just look at Katrina like, you got your ass whooped twice. Why are you still trying? Did Ren not whip your ass enough? The first time, she beat your face in. The second time, you almost died. Is like is you trying to become matriarch? Is a suicide wish for you? Like, you just look at Katrina like you just, oh. So, she, after losing her pride and honor, staying clearly was no longer an option for her. So because her wounds haven't fully healed yet, she tries to hide at the docks, but then Xander ends up finding her and locks her in his which I'm not sure the boat terms, but the not the hull of the boat, like a container inside his boat, you know. And so he eventually proposes a deal to her. If she helps him get to Levi, then he will help her get rid of the ocean's sonic waves. So they end up having this temporary partnership. Meanwhile, as I said, they separated each of the mermaids. Ben helped everybody get their IDs. So then we, of course, as I said, Levi blends in quite well. He may not talk as good as Ren, but he picks up after the human behavior like a first-time foreigner. He even reacts with people at the bar. And what is interesting, what we learn from Levi actually is the mating process. So what happens is the males, they sort of stretch out their necks and their necks start to glow, sort of like a kind of like how, you know, you got peacocks, they show their feathers. You know how like animals and the animals in the animal kingdom, they kind of got to show off for the female. So they do a glowy thing. And he says that the females then bite them and then they hit them with their tails. I'm like, that doesn't sound like it's fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to show your girl, like, hey girl, look at this girl, and she goes to bite you. That sounds like it hurts, cause he cooked. And so Ben does ask him, like, how many, females do they do this with? And poor Levi, he goes, many. He looked like he was just so scared, poor baby. It was just too cute. He was just too cute. So then, closing scene, we do have after Levi gets into his first bar fight, that Ben made sure he did not fight that dude, because if Levi would have fight that dude, that dude would have been messed up. So good thing Ben threw the punch. So they leave. So Ben drives the mermaids everybody to their house. Maddie returns to her house to check on her mom. She finds her mom under the influence of drugs and then leaves. She arrives just as Ben and Ren put the mermaid to sleep. They share a comforting hug and exchange a series of kisses with each other, taking their minds off the troubles that they dealt with that day. So that's pretty much all that happens in that episode, Oil of Water. I really liked it. It was a nice little fun episode of Siren. We got to see Levi shine this episode. He really did. Like, it was just, oh my god, you're just so cute. When he hears the music, he starts to dance. I'm like, oh, get it, Levi, get it, Levi, get it, Levi, get it, Levi, get it. It was just too cute, you know what I'm saying? But I do like the episodes they have like that, where it's like not so serious, but you have more like, nice little fun stuff. So that is all for that episode. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.